Hello, viewers. Welcome to yet another interesting episode here at Lono TV. I'm your host, Clarius JR. And like we promised, we bring you yet another exciting episode called Let Us Talk Business, a segment where we get to talk about everything business related. So if you are a business person or somebody who wishes to venture into any kind of business, this is the program that you don't want to miss. And today on our segment, I have with me these wonderful people on my left and of course on my right. And like they say, ladies come first. So I'll, at this point, like to welcome you, Madam Pam. Welcome to our program.
Thank you.
Please, may you just introduce yourself so that our viewers can get to know you, even as we get to discuss.
Hello, viewers. Hello, everyone out there who's watching. As already introduced, it's Pam Triumph Kasisi here with the interviewer in the middle.
Yes.
Stay tuned and learn.
All right. And on my left, of course, I have Mr. Mapalo, who is also going to introduce yourself. Sir, please, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Mapalo Jailos. I'm coming from MapJ Group of Companies.
Okay.
Which is into pharmaceutical business and other businesses. I think as we get into the program, we'll be able to learn from one another. The viewers stay glued to this program.
Thank you so much. And remember, this program is brought to you by Lono Studios, a studio that is equipped with so many equipments that can enable you to do your videos. If you are somebody who wishes to do photo shoots, if you want to do a video, is it a wedding, Chilanga Mulilo, or whatever you might think of, anything that requires a video shoot, Lono Studios is there for you. And right about now, allow us to go for a short break, and when we come back, we get to discuss business.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, chat services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973-173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at Lono TV.
Lono Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As Lono Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, Chilanga Mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than Lono Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LonoZM.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K.
All right. Welcome back. As you heard it, Lono Studios is all about love and nobleness. And as you can also hear from the advert, we shoot any kind of events that you might think of, be it church services, Chilanga Mulilo. If you want photos, Lono Studios is the place to be. Okay, so like I introduced myself, I've already introduced myself, and I believe we've all introduced ourselves. Yes, so let us get into business now. To begin with, I guess the viewers would love to know what kind of businesses you guys are into. So we'll start with, okay, this time let us start with you, Mr. Mapalo. What kind of business are you doing at the moment?
Okay, MapJ Group of Companies.
Okay.
Has got 3 businesses that is running at the moment.
Okay.
We are into pharmaceutical business. I've got a pharmacy that's called Northside Pharmacy. I'm the director there.
All right.
And we have MapJ Collections, which is next to the old craft center, which is called MapJ Collections. It's a business with it's a clothing business and phone accessories. And the other business that we have, we are into farming. We're part-time farmers, yes.
Okay, interesting. Madam Pam, what kind of business are you into?
Oh, talking of what kind of business I am into,
Yeah.
I'm more known for baking. I'm into the baking industry, as you know.
Yes.
I bake whatever kind of cake for any events that you would want to have. Palm Bakes is the place to go. I'm running Palm Bakes at the moment.
You are
But
the
there-
CEO.
Yes, you can say that.
Interesting.
I'm the CEO of Palm Bakes, running currently in Kasama and Chinsali. And also, I'm an Inuka insect. I sell Inuka products. So if you would want to have any kind of Inuka product,
You
Palm
are the
Bakes
person to go
is
to.
the place to go.
All right, interesting. So from both of you, I've heard you are the director at the pharmacy that you are running. She's also the CEO of Palm Bakes. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe that can also drive us to the next question. How important is it that you should be the boss at your business, Mr. Mapalo? How important is it that you should be a boss at your own business?
Wow. It's a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, to some, they enjoy being a boss. But to some, you think that maybe I'm the last staff that is employed at that company.
Okay.
But the thing which is there as an entrepreneur, you have to have leadership quality. Those
Okay.
leadership quality will move you and will move the company. The first thing, you should make up a team. That team should have a system for the business to run. Mabje group of companies, mostly I'm not into those outlets.
Okay.
Neither I'm not in the office, but I'm always on the ground.
Okay.
Yes. So if you don't make up a system in which the staffs that you have employed,
Okay.
which they are following, otherwise the business wouldn't go well. So you can be the boss, be a leader there, have a team, and know where to stand when things come as far as decision making.
Okay, so Pam, you are the CEO of your own business. Why didn't you just create Palm Bakes and then you employ some other people to run your business? Perhaps even make the cakes.
Okay.
Why did you have to be the
Why do I
CEO?
have to be me doing what I do?
Yes.
I do what I do because I love it.
Okay.
And not really that I have to do it out of making a profit. I'm doing it because that is what I love.
Okay.
So me being the boss, it's a good thing because I'm not a full-time baker.
Okay.
I'm a civil servant somewhere.
All right.
So being a boss at my own company entails that I do things at my will when
Okay.
I want to. So the commitment or the dedication that I'm putting into Palm Bakes is out of the love for baking.
Okay, interesting. How long have you been in that baking business?
I've been baking since 2019 July.
Okay.
I started baking after I graduated.
All right.
tertiary.
Interesting. Yeah. So we'll get back to the baking business.
Sure.
Mr. Mapalo, you are in the clothing industry. All right. Yeah. You are also in agro. You are a farmer as well as
Pharmaceutical business.
yes. So what really made you choose that kind of a business? Let us start with the clothing business. Are you interested in fashion or anything like that? What drove you to picking such kind of a business?
Wow, that's a great question. I started business somewhere back in 2008.
Okay.
Time I was at Kasama Boys. So I've been branding Mabje group of companies
Okay.
for 13 years now.
Wow.
So I started that
Interesting.
business because of the interest that I had in clothes.
Okay.
You know those times we used to have a lot of your bellies, and some of us where we are coming from, where we are coming from,
Yeah.
it's a background where you tell to say, okay, somebody is coming from a humble beginning.
Okay.
The home that that I was coming from, I was raised up by a single parent. Mom left in 2002, but we have a new mom who is on.
Okay.
So yeah, growing up like that, things weren't well. So I decided to start doing some small businesses. Imagine, I started with just the shoelaces. That time the Yo Ballys would come. They
Yeah,
would wear
yeah.
this side Euro.
Yeah, I remember
side,
those
yes,
times.
yeah. So that's where I picked it up.
Yes.
Because of the interest and the love that I had in entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has brought MapJ group of companies.
Okay,
Wow.
interesting. But Pam, what
Mufai.
if somebody wants to get into the baking business? Umuntu arefo kwamba baking. What would you say is the least amount of things or the least amount of money that person would need pakwamba for baking?
It's easy. If you ask me of how much I started with,
Yes.
I wouldn't even trace it because
Mhm.
I feel there was nothing.
Okay.
So the baking business doesn't require you to have huge sums of money.
Mhm.
It just requires your determination and your focus. What is it that you want to achieve at the end of the day?
Sure.
If you say you want to start baking, you can start from what is available at home.
Okay, like what? All right.
Flour,
Yes.
for breakfast. You can start with that.
Okay.
Use it, bake from what is available from home. Maybe bake a small cake for a kid at home.
Okay.
Try and bake some scones. You're practicing, you're perfecting your
Okay,
skills.
which is the easiest to bake? Like even a common person like me, I can just go to the market, I pick up flour, shani, just
the
basic
easiest,
things.
The easiest of the bakings that you can do, I think, is a scone. It's
Okay.
a common one. A lot of
Okay.
people know how to bake a scone. So if you
I
can,
do not know how to bake a
Ah.
scone. I
But
can't bake a scone.
too bad, but it's common. It's common
Okay.
for every mom in the house. At least
Yeah.
bala chitako na mfeni pampoto bala bula bapange pamba bula like that.
Sure.
You can learn one or two things from there. So it doesn't require you to have a lot of money, like
Okay.
I have earlier on said. Just use the
The
available, yes.
things. Okay, so approximately if you do not have those available things, but of course, excluding the utensils such as maybe perhaps a brazier, the pan, and perhaps cooking oil, which other basic things would you need?
Which other basic?
Okay, I think before we get to that, I'll allow you to process like a 1 minute
Okay.
recipe, the easiest recipe.
Okay.
Yes, as
No
we move
problem.
forward. All
Sure.
right. All right, Mr. Mapalo, considering a business you want to start, okay? You have said you've done a lot of businesses before you got to brand these MapJ groups of companies. Yeah. What do you need exactly to even think of starting a business or to branch into a particular business? What steps do you need to take? Pakwamba vatoke njambe business, yeah, so ma steps in shofwina wakonga.
Okay, there are a few things that you should follow for you to start a business. They say an entrepreneur is somebody who starts a business. Who starts an innovation or a business, to say. He thinks of something different. So what to start with is the passion for what you want to start doing. Then you survey the business. You know
Okay.
your target market. The best thing that everything that to come forth is to come after you brand well your business. But before starting, survey the business, look for opportunities, see what other competitors are not doing that
Okay.
you bring in. With that, you get somewhere.
All right. So you can't start a business you do not have a passion for. Maybe perhaps you have seen kuriko abantu barepange mpya muri their business. Like, is it not possible for you to just venture into such kind of a business
It's not.
if you do not have passion for it?
Yes, business is all about experience.
Okay.
Brother man, for me, I think the viewers who have followed me very well with my business career would bear with me. I've owned the studio before, in which I didn't survey very well. I didn't know how
Okay.
to run it very well. Yeah, they were.
Okay.
I've had the lending institution knowing that maybe those people who give soft loans, they make a lot of money, but I didn't survey that business. I don't have any experience in it. What had happened to it? I had to,
Yeah, Shima.
wakambana capital ya ingi. So it's all about, surveying the business. You need to have somebody that you look up to.
Okay.
If that person is managing this, what has he done? What things has he put in place? The best thing, you survey the business. That
Okay.
way, at least it will be A+.
Not for kumwafet ba mapji.
Yo, yo.
Barepanga sana ni.
Utakwawa.
Na eneka njingire movie. Wapam, your contribution
Okay.
towards passion towards what you want to do in business. You are a baker.
Sure.
Yeah, and you are making money out of it.
I tell
So
you.
can't Clarius just stand up today if I have, let's say, 500, buy flour and all the things that are needed, go through some to my recipe YouTube, start baking cakes, even without a passion?
That would be very hard, like Ella on mentioned, to say
Okay.
without passion something might fail. But if you are doing something out of love, out of passion for it, I
Okay.
tell you it will thrive. No matter what you go through, you make sure that thing survives. So passion is key in every business. Once you are doing what you love, you make sure that it succeeds at the end of the day. So if you're doing something out of just making money, there are sometimes business takudi. Are you going to stop? No. But if you have passion for it, you continue finding out more. What is it that I have to put in for it to continue running? What is it that I'm not doing well that others are doing? Because there are other people that are doing the same business and they've made it.
Yeah,
So
sure,
what is
sure.
it that you're not doing correct that you have to do that will make your business to go on and on? So
Alright.
passion is key. That's what I should
In
say. Once
whatever
you see an
business.
opportunity, it should drive the passion from you to attack that opportunity.
Okay. Continuing with you.
Sure.
If somebody was to start a baking business today, what are some of the challenges that they will face? No matter what, those challenges will be there. As a baker, what challenges do you face that are general challenges?
General challenges that bakers face, I'm sure bakers out there will agree with me, is how to come into terms with recipes. Because recipes are everywhere. I will have the same recipe, you have the same recipe, but the outcome will not be the same. So what is it that you do to make that recipe work? It's a process. You have to learn. There will be a recipe on the table, but if you do not learn it, if you do not understand it, it will certainly fail. So
Even if you use the same amounts.
recipe, same ingredients, the cakes will not come the same way. So a baker will have the same ingredients that I have, the same recipe, same measurements, but if you do not have the key factors that will make your cakes or your products to come out the way they should, you will certainly fail.
So it's not just about the recipe. Wabula if you are
No,
2
no,
grams of
no,
sugar, 4 cups of flour.
No.
Wabika mua kumba
It has
wila.
to be with your mind also to eat. How is it that I'm supposed to balance this sugar and this butter? For how many minutes am I supposed to beat it for it to reach
Come
to a
out
certain
well.
yes?
All
So it's
right.
not just about reading it. That beat. You need to understand how many minutes am I supposed to beat the butter and sugar together for me to have the desired outcome. So it's
Okay.
not just about the recipe, but also your mind to it.
Okay, interesting.
Quite.
You run, let's start with the clothing business. Yeah, the clothing business. What kind of discipline do you have concerning such kind of a business? Do you need to have for you to run business yafya kufuala? Or maybe perhaps let us also start with the challenges that you face with business yafya kufuala.
Okay, I'll put it like this. Something that you're given freely without working for it,
Sure.
if you haven't grown with it, definitely you will fail.
Okay.
You will fail. A business has got a lot of challenges, but those challenges are only defeated once you're disciplined. So call about waka social. No, somebody has to be financial discipline.
Sure.
Somebody has to be financial discipline. So what it is this. We have a lot of challenges. When you have a company, you have workers.
Sure.
Like I
sure.
told you, you need to have a system. I'll talk, let me combine them with the pharmaceutical business.
Sure.
You need to have a system. You need to hire a pharmacist. Certificate, but you hire somebody who is a master degree holder, then you
Sure.
give him somebody maybe a 10 plus.
Okay.
So, there is that thing that you need to see where you are reaching with the things that you are working for. The best thing that you can do is to be self-disciplined. Otherwise, challenges, there are a lot. Then the other thing, other people think when you have a company or a business, kulabula pofe. No. You know, you need to reach a point where you put yourself on a salary scale.
Oh yeah.
For me, I think I'm the second to the last on the salary scale for my companies.
Okay.
Because I understand, you know, being financial discipline, that's the best thing that you can do to run a business.
All right. So right about now, let us go for a short break, and when we come back, we continue with let's talk about business.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, roadshows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973 173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at Lono TV. Love ain't no bonus.
Love and nobleness is what we stand for as Lono Studios. And remember, Lono Studios is equipped with a lot of equipment in case you need anything to be shot for you, pictures, videos of your Chilangamulilo church services, weddings, whatever you can think of that requires shooting. Lono Studios is there for you. And continuing with what we were talking about, Pam, your cake, there is a lot of people who are doing baking.
Okay.
Per se in Kasama mnomwini. So if somebody wants to start your kind of business or is doing that kind of a business, what are some of the attractions that you need to put in place to draw people to you? Because when you're very baking, so what do you put in place, or what do you do to draw customers?
To draw customers, you need to create a name, a customer base for yourself.
Okay.
And for you to create a name, meaning you're producing what they want.
Okay.
So just make sure that you give your customers what they need, especially customer care. A lot of customers love attention. They'll be asking you questions out of nowhere. So if you are not with that heart of responding well to your customers, you keep on losing out. So once you sell you brand yourself to a level such that your products are matching with the name that you have created, you will never go wrong. Your customer base will continue growing because I sell to you, you go and sell my name to the next person.
Sure.
The business is growing. So it's just about branding yourself well and give your customers what they need. Remember, they say customer is king. So nangubala that Monday tere cake pa 05 today. Me, I make sure I create time because I know that I do not have time. I just have to create. So whatever my customers need is what I give them.
Okay, interesting. So whatever your customers need, that is exactly what you're going to give them. Vamapalo, you are into pharmaceutical business, and there are others who are doing the same kind of business. What attractions do you put in place? Customers instead of going somewhere else.
Your network is your net worth, huh?
Yeah.
So it's all about branding.
Sure.
No Side Pharmacy, our motto is your health, your partner in healthcare.
Okay.
So you know when you're delivering health services, there should be a customer relationship, the very best customer relationship, the interpersonal relationship that you can have with the customers. We, as No Side Pharmacy, we offer after sales service.
Okay.
You know, you have such, yes, you create that relationship with the customers. So once you do those things, and then you even have to put a standard very different from your competitors. Okay, there's my competitors, and you know, we have, like in pharmaceutical business, we have these Indians, people with big pockets, they are coming in, huh? Then if we need in so so if you don't brand well your business, Like if in Apa, thank you very much, Lono Studios, for according us a chance as MapJ group of companies. Mr. Sajo, I salute you, sir. Like this, at least I've branded my business.
Sure.
And you know, when we brand these businesses, definitely if I give you the best service, you tell the other person, and that's how the business grows.
Sure.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's all about customer service.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Remember, this is Lono Studios where this is all happening from. And this business program was sponsored by Sajotech Mobile. Vakanyekanya mukulungisha amafoni, mpushtisha amafone accessories. So if you are somebody out there who needs a phone and you are wondering where to get your phone from, just look for Sajotech Mobile right in Kasama Town Center opposite the new Zesco offices that are called the regional offices. Okay, so moving on. Bapam.
Fine.
Considering the fact that, again, there are so many people who are baking today, is it okay for you to cheapen what you are selling so that maybe mwachitako attract ama customers? Mwafichipishako, okay? Because I'm sure you make profit, okay?
Yeah.
You are making profit, muri business yen. So, chari wafe winu mwachipishako ifintu fienu, Warest is still making profit, but not compared to kufia nenu bambi bale panga, so that ama customers bafula.
Okay. Chilifya bwino ukubweshako mitengo kufya omulesitija.
Yes.
At some point futita chili bwino, because some customers will think maybe your product is cheaper because it's got no quality.
Okay.
Others will think you're too expensive without quality. So brand yourself to a standard of your expenses. What is it that you're putting in?
Okay.
And what is it that you want to get out of what you're putting in?
Okay.
So nangumwa chipisha, pricing strategies are there. Yes,
Okay.
cheapening up a product is okay at certain levels, but too cheap again will make your customers think it's got no quality. So filifia bwino ngamwala chipisha because you're going to get something. Remember, the motive as to why you are doing that business is for you to make profit.
Yeah,
So ngachako but you are going to run at a loss due to cheapening and attracting customers. Your customers will not be attracted to you because your products are cheap. No, your customers will be attracted to you because you're producing what they need.
Okay.
People have got money to purchase whatever it is that they want. Me, that's the level that I've reached. People have got money. All they need is give them what they need, and they'll buy. Yes.
All right. Okay, so right about now, I am going to go through some of the comments that you've been sending. Remember, you can also share with us your business experience pertaining to what we are talking about right now. And one of the comments is coming from Mrs. I don't know, let me just say, Mulenga Messi Mubanga, who is saying, Mr. Jairos Mapalo has good interpersonal skills and good customer service. Okay, that goes on to you, Mr. Mapalo. And we have Christopher Siame who is saying, Uncle Mapalo, watching you. All right, then we have Lungu Joseph who is saying, good presentation. Thank you so much, Mr. Lungu. And Mr. Lungu Joseph also continues on and says, watching from Lusaka, Palm Triumph Kasisi. All right, thank you so much.
You, Mr. Lungu, thank you.
Okay, we also have Trust Kaseve who is saying our CEO, mentioning Mr. Jailos. All right, and we have, okay, I think I'll come and read some of these comments later on. So, Mr. Jailos, you have employees at your company, okay? How well do you need to treat your employees, perhaps so that they get to continue working for you? What is the relationship between you and your employees?
They are my friends.
Okay.
They are all my friends. They are open talking to me, despite the level at which they are.
Yeah, sure.
Abantu abatubombana bena ebatupangire mpia ngata tubasungire bwino, you find that they'll start doing those funny things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, most of the times these people, they need to be motivated.
Sure.
We need to motivate our workers so that we build a strong team. If somebody is delivering a service, at least na customer leo mfobwino bantu umuntu is enjoying what he's doing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is it okay ukuba omukali kuma workers yobe so that perhaps valetina in case there is a chance for them to maybe steal from you. Kwabako kare akamwenso. Is it okay for you to be a boss who are serious fee? You
Boss
know?
who am serious, me I can't work with that boss. I think even at work they know. Boss who am serious, stay boss. It doesn't make you a boss when you're serious.
Okay.
You need to have standards. Ngafia lubana nishinafi lubana kumwe bafia employee. Okay, here you erred. What I expect from you is A, B, C, D. Abantu balomfa.
Okay.
So once you give them instructions in a good way, correct them in a good way, they will respond to you in a correct manner. Number whereby ninga wafika fe punch to bafire ba osala ngaloksa ngaba isa ninkala awe. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You need to be a friend to your employees.
Perhaps maybe ngawambo kubalangisha chide chako bati obano be tubakwingirira maybe.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work unless otherwise. But people that are friendly at work, even if they are bosses, you still maintain that respect, and then you do the correct thing because you know what they want and what they do not want.
Right.
You telling your employees what you love them to do and what you don't want them to do doesn't mean you are harsh.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Baba Mapalo. We've talked of people who are doing the same business as you, and there is this thing whereby there is a level that you have reached as let's say Map J clothing. Then there is also another person, all HR, okay? And then how is it okay for you to make partnership with others about the business so that mwakwata maybe a bigger capital and work on the same thing together? Perhaps you make a joint business where mwakula shop you find a bigger shop, put in more products to what you are selling. How okay is it for you to make partnerships in business?
From my own experience, there are two ways about it.
Okay.
Others they fail, others they make it. So you know what it is. For those who make it because they have partnered, it's because they share the same goal and the same vision.
Okay.
Once you share the same goal and the same vision, definitely you'll thrive and you'll get somewhere. Then in business but when you partner, we have one boss here, don't settle. But at the end of the day, there are some businesses that you can partner and some businesses they are very hard to partner with somebody.
Okay. What kind of a business is easy to partner with somebody?
Every business, I think maybe I made a mistake. I would say this, huh?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Every business, partnership is there. Yes, okay, every business you can partner, but there is a level where you should put things. I would come 50-50. Huh? You put a 50, I put a 50. So when partnering, you need to have code and ethics that you should follow to say, okay, at this level, when we want to make this decision, we do this. Because we have seen companies, they are partnered. It was a big company, then at some level, now we quite a decision. Yes, maybe somebody's putting in so much effort, then the other one is nothing. So definitely there should be some levels where partnership business should reach.
So in short, mufine mwachitia strategize decision nani wingapanga mwa plana. Not fiata maparo tiromvuana sana. Ndeshite fya kuara.
Njingishemo.
That is not how it should.
Sure.
But somebody has let's say a very big stove that you can put maybe 20 cakes in, and then you have perhaps the recipe and everything. How okay is it for you to partner with another person, then mwambo kula kusha brand as a team?
It's okay. It's very fine to partner with someone, as long as you found someone who is doing the business that you want.
Okay.
And look at what their goal is. What is it that they want to achieve? Is it marrying with what you want to achieve?
Okay.
So partnering with someone all goes back to a partnership agreement. Ngamwapanga partnership agreement, it will give you the terms and conditions of what you guys are going to follow in that partnership business. So ngaturera ndapat partnership business, kwisa pamo with the same motive. But where you enter into a business with different motives, certainly the business is going to fail.
I won't make a win.
Of
All right. And perhaps maybe talking of the same partnership that has to come in. Umuntu nga chakwe bati mwachita partner nangwe. What are some of what the benefits of maybe partnering with other people that are doing the same business as you?
Number one is the capital base will grow because it's not only you who's going to put into finances. The other person will bring in their finances. So the capital will certainly grow. Obviously, the equipment that I was using when I was alone will not be the only equipment that I'm using. The customer base that I had will not only be the customer base that we are going to operate with, but also that of the other partner. So there are a lot of advantages as to what we should look at when we think of a partnership business.
Which is which? When you wait, is it better to partner with somebody, or maybe it's better when you're working alone?
Wow.
Which has more advantages?
From my own understanding, working alone, for me, it has benefited me a lot.
Okay.
You know, I've spent 13, 14 years
Sure.
with this business,
Yes.
with different kind of business. The experience that I've acquired from those businesses that I was doing, it might be different from my friend, the experience that he or she has acquired.
Okay.
So I feel these businesses that we have, you know, you need to grow you need to grow emotionally. You need to have courage. Those things, you know, some decisions that we make in business, because business is so about, you know, so so it's all about growing, it's all about experience. So partnering, yes, it might be good, but for me, on my side, I think, you know, I've been thriving like this. I would have people on board who would come. Definitely, yes. Something. Oh, okay. Not that, you know.
All right. We are running out of time, and somebody's asking me to ask you, Mr. Mapalo, about Adma Pharmacy. I don't know what is up about that.
Okay. I would say, let me just share just a short story about me. On my side, Edma Farmers Limited is a family business.
Okay.
In which I sit on the board as a director of finance for
Okay.
Edma Farmers Limited.
Oh, all right.
It is a family business. From
Okay.
Edma Farmers, I was full-time in Edma Farmers Limited, and I was doing my own business.
the side. Okay.
So I started the clothing line. Then I looked for an opportunity that came when COVID came.
Okay.
All the experience that I had from Edma,
Okay.
I made no-side pharmacy.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, that's how I've made no-side pharmacy. I've been with no-side pharmacy from May 2020. That's when I opened no-side pharmacy. So I still sit on the board for Edma Pharmacy.
Okay.
Yes. So with the difference is, I would say they are sister companies, but
Yeah, sure.
that one is a family business. That's why it's
Then-
a limited company. And
Okay.
that no-side pharmacy is
Your
The person
pharmacy.
of
is under my
Okay.
group of companies.
Okay, interesting. But Pam, you've
Mufwani.
talked of, as we are even concluding, you've talked of you being a civil, I don't know if it's a civil servant or working
Something
somewhere.
like that.
Yes, you are working somewhere else. You are running palm bakes. Yes. So these are two different things. Okay. And perhaps you're also doing other things apart from what you are selling. You sell other things. Okay. How important is it that maybe perhaps somebody should focus on one particular thing to make it grow to the greatest extent instead of doing a lot of things?
How important is that a business sometimes needs to grow, and
Yes.
for it to grow you need to put in your all. But if you are going to focus on one thing, make sure that it doesn't fail, because if it fails, meaning you lose everything. So
Okay.
that's why you see me doing that, because I know that once this fails, it fails, I fail with it. But if I'm with other things, meaning my finances will not stop running, obviously.
Okay.
So it's important to focus on one thing, because your business is likely to grow very well.
Sure.
We know your passion, your energy, your time will be
Yes.
dedicated to that
To one
particular
particular
business.
thing.
Yes. On the other end, there is this disadvantage of it. When it fails with you and you fail with it.
Okay. Wow, Map J. That's what I'm receiving from the comment section. That is the popular name, perhaps. Map J. Yes, exactly. And you've talked of being by the pharmacy. Then there is the clothing. Then there is also farming. How do you manage doing all these things? How does somebody get to manage? Because fiance for a time as a business person who is doing different things.
Wow. I think it's because of the experience that I've acquired in the past years.
Okay.
That has made me to manage well my time.
Okay.
Time management is the best thing and it's the key to business. For me, I've told you that the other service that I offer is the after-sales service.
Sure.
Okay.
I have a dream that maybe in 2 years, 3 years to come, I need to do a masterpiece in health services right here in our own town.
Okay.
Right.
Coming up with something that I would not disclose here because somebody would get my idea.
Yeah, sure.
So it's all about time management. That's the best thing. We look forward that maybe in a year to come, if we can go maybe even to if this year we can go up to 22 to 23 hours operating time, then it won't be difficult for us to go 24/7.
Okay.
So it's all about time management. Have time
Alright.
for the clothing line. The key thing is to have a system.
Yeah.
Okay.
A team has to be strong. And
sure.
it doesn't matter when those people are your friend, but your voice should be heard.
Sure.
An entrepreneur is a leader. So a team should have a strong team. That's how you're going to manage everything.
All right. So one of the aspects is having a strong team. All right. Remember, this is all happening from Lono Studios, and Lono Studios is well equipped when it comes to rendering services like photo shoots, shooting videos when you have a wedding, chilangamlilo, church service, or whatever kind of event that you might think of. So don't go anywhere. We'll be coming back, and right about now, let us just go for a short break.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973 173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at Lono TV. Love ain't no bonus.
Thank you so much for watching. And right about now, let me just go through some of the comments that you've been sending. We have one from Wamundila Livanga who is saying, wow, thank you very much for the information. We thank you also, Miss Wamundila. We have Lucia Mwape who is saying, nice interview. I'm learning a lot. Thank you so much. We have Lamek Stone who is saying, Bamap, my farmer. And we have Kilikinja who is saying, Mapalo, I see you, bro. We also have Martha Namuyemba who is calling on Shadrick Katembula saying, our CEO. Then we have Visule Tosh Sokoni who is saying, I see you, Map J from Mufumbwe Northwest. All right. Okay, so many titles. We have Nana Kanju who is saying, I'm asking him, ask him. Okay, this one we've done it. Then we have Shepherd Mumba. I believe this is Bishop Shepherd Mumba saying, Lono TV, it's big ups. Guys, we are proud of you. Thank you so much. All right. So in our conclusion, a quick question, Bamapalo. How do you advertise your business? Talking of advertising, how important is it for you to advertise your business? And how do you do it yourself?
The funny thing about pharmaceutical business, we don't put adverts for pharmaceutical business.
Okay.
But a platform like this, that Lono Studios has given.
All right.
Yeah, I'm able to advertise it where I'm found.
Okay.
No side pharmacy, we are found at March building, the upstairs building, which is the stand number 4.
Okay.
Where Vision Fund used to be.
All right.
J Collection, we are at March Complex, a complex where there is full of boutiques.
Okay.
But you find the very different and unique boutique that you say, okay.
Yeah,
we
well,
are
map
classic
J.
as competitions.
All right. But Pam, advertising. How do you advertise for your cakes?
How do I advertise for my cakes?
Yes.
Everywhere. Facebook.
Okay.
I usually advertise on Facebook. I've got an FB page, Palm
Okay.
Bakes,
Okay.
and mostly the ads are just done through our customers.
All right.
They will take the products and go and sell us out there where they are going. So adverts, it's through Facebook.
Okay.
Also, just a platform like this one that Lono has created for us to talk
Alright.
about our businesses. I'm talking about Palm Bakes. I'm just found at home. That's where I bake from. So if you want to
Alright.
reach me, it's just to call me or WhatsApp me or reach me on Facebook.
All right.
Follow us on Instagram. You'll find us there.
Okay. 1 minute recipe.
Are you sure?
Yes. Just talk to our viewers.
A
Recipe
simple
kako wat
recipe
na
that
eneo
you
inenga na
can-
akunganda wangu fiti na panga.
Mwala
Plastic.
panga. A recipe has got only 2 things, the
Okay.
ingredients and the method. So
Okay.
a simple recipe for a vanilla cupcake that
Okay.
you would love to bake at the comfort of your home
Yes.
is get butter, margarine,
Okay.
then get yourself caster sugar, get yourself milk, get yourself baking powder, and then the process is or the method is beat the butter or the margarine and the caster sugar
How do you
together.
beat it?
You
You
beat
just
with a
start
cooking
slapping.
stick or a
Okay.
whisk or a mixer. There is what
Okay.
we call a mixer. Yes, so you beat it together. After that, if it gets fluffy, you add egg,
Okay.
one at a time, depending on the measurements that you've got. Then after adding an egg, you add your flour, baking powder into the batter that you've made. Whisk, alternate, flour, milk, alternate, until finally the batter has been made, ready to be put into the oven. It's just for 45 minutes or 30 minutes, they'll be ready.
Okay. I needed a much simpler one. Hiyo yakosa kweli.
It's
There
not,
is
it's not.
okay. I think we'll just be coming for lessons. But
You're welcome.
yes. Remember, we've talked about advertisement, and this particular program was brought to you by Sajotech Mobile. These guys are very, very, very efficient when it comes to selling of phones, ukuhamia phone yenu and everything related to phone accessories. Niba Sajotech Mobile ebachimiretera kwa program. And talking about this program, you can also sponsor a program like this one. Nangfeni business yenu ifine bapam today and
Okay.
tomwaisa. We simply talk about your business right here at Lono Studios. And of course, there are very small payments that you have to make.
Sure.
Yes. And not just sponsoring a program, you can also simply just give us your products to advertise on our programs like this one. Bamap J. In the same way, that can also be done. So your last words to our viewers, those that want to start business.
Okay, the last words that I'll give you is being disciplined.
Okay.
Business is all about discipline. As an entrepreneur, you need to be financial discipline, you know, the time management. You need to grow with your business. You need to have passion for it. You know, in the world that we're living in, as an entrepreneur, you need to create leadership quality. As in, you need to be focused, financial discipline, and as you grow, you need to grow with your business because you're passionate about it. We're living in a world where things are not given for free. So you need to be innovative. Look for things that other people are not doing. Fuse them in and see where we are going. Kasama is a developing town, so it needs new ideas with new visions. Like Lono Studios, I think this is great what you guys are doing, giving us this platform to share our businesses and our ideas to the viewers. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Your last words, Madam Pam. Your last words to our viewers.
My last words to that small youth out there thinking of a business. all I can say is be on the lookout to read and see what is it that you can do. Identify an opportunity. What is it that you can bring out to the people that can sell out? So discover what is it that is lacking. After you discover, discipline yourself and then set goals. Once you set goals, you know where to touch. You know that once I do this, I will reach the goal that I've set. So just be focused and let the passion within you drive you. If you can't be driven by your passion, get a talent, develop one, get a skill, develop one. It works. It works as long as you are willing to put in your all.
Right.
Get determined and it will work.
All right. Thank you so much. That was Madam Pam and of course Mr. Mapalo Gilos, of course, joining us on today's Let's Talk About Business. So thank you so much to you, our viewers. Yes, I believe we have gotten that. So thank you so much, our viewers. This has been Clarius JR here in the Lono Studios. And remember, Lono TV, or rather, this business segment was brought to you by Lono Studios in conjunction with Sajotech Mobile. And if you need anything done for you relating to phones, buying of phones, phone accessories, and if you also need things like photo shoots, video shoots, Lono Studios is the place you need to contact. Thank you so much for joining us. See you on the next episode.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973-173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at Lono TV. Love ain't no bonus.
Lono Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As Lono Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than Lono Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LonoZM.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session